Oh, wait, baby. Now let me keep it pimping. Straight up. Let me get down and talk about these women. Now, don't get me wrong, I love women. Beautiful creatures. A beautiful gift from the Most High King. But if you study carefully, you will see that since the beginning, women have been a bit dysfunctional. They have been weak. Why is a woman weaker than a man? Because she was taken from a man, which means she does not have the full essence of a man. The word is wemon. When you break the word down, that is a wounded version of a man. W-O for wounded, man for man. So, this is why a woman is weaker than a man. This is why the enemy, when he chose to tempt God's prized creation, he did not go to Adam. Who did he go to? Eve. Why? Because he knew that he can get her over him. Now let us look and see what God, the Father of all things, the Most High King, the all-knowing, all-powerful, everlasting. I could go on for days. Let's see what he said to the woman. This is Genesis chapter 3, verse 16. To the woman he said, I will make your pains in childbearing very severe. Translation, I will make you feel extreme pain when you give birth to children. With painful labor, you will give birth to children. Now, this is where I want all women and all men to pay attention. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you. Because you have allowed the enemy to taint something that was beautiful in his eyes, you have been cursed. This is why you have menstrual cycles. This is why you are in extreme pain and you are close to death when you give birth. Because you allowed the enemy to deceive you and in turn deceive the man. Now let's think about how big of a problem this really is, or really was. And, well, you know, it was back then and it still is now. Because you were weak, and Eve is the mother of all creation, so your foremother was weak. Sin is in the world. When you look on the television and you see people dying overseas, you started this. When you see a man working really, really hard and coming home from a long day of work, slaving just to take care of his family, you caused this. When you go into the grocery store and you see prices on food, you caused this. Why is the man not guilty? Because the man believed God, the Father, that all of his creation was pure and holy, and that none of his creation would lead him into physical damnation or to be physically in a bad position or going through troubles. But you, on the other hand, you were weak, and you are weak. And until you accept the fact that you are weak, you are not worthy to inherit the kingdom. Because you are what the streets would call a renegade hoe. A renegade hoe is a female that wants to prostitute, but she doesn't want a male to manage her. So I'm using this metaphor to show you that you don't want a man over you, and you want to do whatever it is that you want to do. Well, the scripture says right here, your desire will be for your husband and he will rule over you. So if you don't want to do what God has said to do, then you're not worthy to live on his planet. Well, technically it's my planet because he gave it to me. And his word says that whoever believes in me will not die but will have everlasting life with me on my planet. Because he loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Because he created it and he saw that it was good. The trees, the water, the fruit, everything was good. It was a beautiful gift to give to his son. So he gave it to me. And I am willing to share with anyone who has the obedience, the love, and the fear of the Father. This has been another video in the same day. I hope you're receiving something here. And if not, then you're probably on your way to hell. And there's no one that can save you, because you were supposed to save yourself. Just a side note. When I died, I did not die so that you wouldn't have to worry about going to hell. Okay? If you think that I died so you don't have to worry about going to hell, then you're not a reader. You're just somebody that goes to church and gets a pat on the back. But you're going to find out real soon. What you know and what the truth is two different things. Bang, bang.